few years ago, we met Chad CALEK'S. He is the greatest paranormal documentary filmmaker there is. I'm telling you right now. And when Chad writes me and tells me, I have the definitive proof that goes surreal, I go, what? Excuse me? Now, here's the deal, is that Chad has been all over the world looking for the paranormal and documenting it. And this time it has taken him all the way to Australia. And this is where he has discovered this footage.
As technology advanced, I think we all knew the day would come where somebody catches it. And I was just really fortunate to meet the guy who did it.
Yeah.
And to be able to tell his story and his team's story. It's an honor for me to be a part of it.
Our next guest is one of the most notable figures in the world of paranormal investigation. Since appearing in 6 seasons of the A&E hit Paranormal State, Chad CALEK'S has toured the world to speak at colleges and investigate hauntings. His latest project is titled SIR NOFACE, where he investigates a piece of paranormal evidence unlike anything he has ever seen before.
Unlike anything he has ever seen before. Unlike anything he has ever seen before.
Unlike anything he has ever seen before. Unlike anything he has ever seen before. Unlike anything he has ever seen before. Unlike anything he has ever.
When you see that moment, I looked at my buddy, he looked at me, and we're like, wow, way more than what we expected. It was really intense, and it's gonna blow you away, so it's definitely worth coming out and seeing.
He perfectly said everything that I was thinking and feeling. Dude, I'm gonna fucking call my mom and tell her how awesome this is and how we gotta fucking see this shit together.
I'm a registered nurse and I believe in science. I'm just so happy that tonight we had proof that there is something else out there. I believe what I saw was real. They did everything to try to debunk it. I hope the whole world gets to see this.
What was that?
What? That was a ghost, Debbie! Ah!
Completely looks at the camera.
Gnarly,
and then
dude!
quickly disappears again.
Oh my god!
That all day.
Oh my god!
This is my birthday gift. Was amazing. This is freaking amazing. This guy, like, ooh, amazing, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, and I feel very fortunate to have been part of this because I finally see an actual ghost. This is awesome. This is awesome.
I was skeptical at first, and then literally I could feel when my heart started beating again. I loved it and highly recommend it. It was amazing.
Go surreal, that film was awesome. Finally like seeing somebody's documenting some real stuff. Guy was relentless on giving them hell.
I loved it. It was presented by a very charismatic man.
I trust Chad. First time I saw him when he was on Paranormal State, I said, I like that guy. That's why we're here tonight.
It was going to be a documentary about me debunking him.
That was the original plan.
That was the plan, was to prove that this was a hoax. I mean, I dug into his life, his case. Every road that I went down just led to a dead end.
First thoughts was it was really terrifying. I've never seen anything like that.
This is by far the creepiest thing that we have ever seen.
I've never seen nothing like it before in my life.
Never seen anything like that before on film.
I've never seen anything like that before.
This is not like anything I've seen.
I've never seen anything like that.
Where does Ken describe what you saw?
I was totally enthralled with the Q&A that was given by Chad.
When it was all said and done, I had chills. It was surreal.
Very surreal. Absolutely amazing. I loved the open questions as well. I got a lot of questions answered. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody.
Mind blowing. If you're not a believer, watch this movie, you soon will be.
I wasn't expecting there to be that clear of an apparition. Really blown away by what I saw, especially when they showed the close-up. My heart dropped. It was unreal, unbelievable. I knew it was going to be good, but I did not expect it to be that good.
This was officially sanctioned initially by the Australian government. That to me says something very, very important about the importance of this film.
6 hours ago, a guy that I befriended about a year ago named Craig Powell sent me several pieces of film. of events, strange things that he captured. The reason I'm so tired right now is because I have watched this footage for 6 hours straight. Either Craig and his team have pulled off one of the most advanced, complex hoaxes that the paranormal field has ever known, or the footage that I'm looking at. If this footage is real, and I will find out if it is, then Craig has definitively proven that ghosts exist.
You believe in ghosts?
I believe that there is strange stuff out there. Whether you want to call it a ghost, a spirit, I don't know what they are. That's what we're trying to figure out.
So whether you believe it or you're a skeptic, when spooky things happen, who are you going to call? This guy, ghost hunter Craig Powell from Western Sydney Paranormal Research. G'day, Craig.
On February 22nd, 2013, the Australian government emails civilian Craig Powell with an unusual request.
So you're out there debunking ghost claims?
Well, we try to. We always look for a rational explanation before we look into the paranormal stuff.
Due to countless ghost sightings reported on the government-owned grounds of Sydney Harbour's Cockatoo Island, Powell was offered unlimited, around-the-clock access to the island in order to conduct an extensive paranormal investigation to determine if past claims of paranormal activity could be discounted or substantiated.
I need to be in that situation. I need to be there. I need to know the surrounding environment. What we need to do is we need to be on site and we need to have a look at it properly for ourselves.
Interested in the paranormal claims and aware of Cockatoo Island's dark past as a convict prison, Powell accepted the offer to lead his team in what would become the first paranormal investigation in history to be officially sanctioned by the Australian government.
What we're trying to do is figure out what it is, why it's happening, how it happens, why some people see it, why some people don't see it.
The WSPR investigation would last nearly 2 years, in which the activity experienced and the evidence captured would change the lives of all involved forever. As Powell and his team were unaware from the onset of the investigation that someone, something, an entity was waiting for them.
Same things, but it was at exactly the same time. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ!
An entity that allowed its voice to be heard. An entity that would reveal its own name. An entity that on countless occasions allowed its unique abilities to be filmed.
Oh, Jesus!
Thanks, sir.
That was awesome. That was really bright.
There were no shadows. It didn't cast shadows when it flashed. It's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen with my own eyes.
And before the investigation came to a close, this entity did something completely unexpected. From only feet in front of a recording camera, the entity decided to show Craig and his team exactly what a ghost really looks like.
So the camera was actually sitting in this far corner, and just down through the door there is where the SIR footage came from.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
What did you experience at Cockatoo Island?
I witnessed the lights.
You witnessed the lights?
Yes.
Okay, so you're
From the start.
telling me that you and a bunch of people sat in a room with no power, and
That's
the
correct.
room was lighting up?
Yes.
Okay. So essentially when you say that I feel like I had a connection, you're talking about like you feel like you met a spirit out there and you formed a bond of some kind.
Yes.
Okay. You do understand this sounds fucking crazy.
To everybody else, I don't really care.
Do you believe this is a ghost doing this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. You have zero fraction of doubt in your mind.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the team?
About 5 years.
So you know these guys well?
Yeah, I know them really well. I know them really well. Too well.
No chance anybody on your team faked it?
If I ever believe that one of our team members faked it, I'll throw him off the fucking balcony.
Really?
Nah. Why would we go out and do that?
Are you guys paid?
No.
Would you guys like to get paid?
Well, it'd be nice.
Sure. There's just so many reasons to hoax. There's so many reasons to hoax.
Give me a good one.
Make your life better.
Why?
It could bring fame, fortune.
And look, and it could, but you know, there's been times where our kids have missed out on stuff because we've put money in towards Whisper. We can't go on holidays because we've got
all great reasons to hoax.
No, but this just goes to, yeah, it could be, but you know, we all have our paid jobs and then there's the love job.
What do you think's on that film?
I think it's the spirit of someone.
My neighbor is the best software animator. He is the guy that's hired to create Transformers. As one of the elite animators working in Hollywood today, Patterson specializes in computer-generated imagery, also known as CGI. Routinely hired as a senior animator on major studio feature films with budgets in excess of $100 million, Patterson's understanding and ability to digitally manipulate film is amongst the best in the world. Here's a few examples of films you may know that feature Patterson's CGI work and abilities.
There were many changes. Some you could see, some you couldn't. Hair had started growing in all sorts of places.
So he can take that footage, and he can tell me without a shadow of a fucking doubt if that has been fucked with, if it's fake, or anything else.
Do you know what? I've been waiting for someone to say that, man, because I don't have the ability to do that myself.
I do.
Well, let's do it.
Don't fret, precious, I'm here. Step away from the window and go back to sleep.
You have a team full of people who are almost near tears saying the whole experience changed their life.
If they're all lying, they have fucking Marlon Brando acting skills. You know, I mean, like, everything you're taught as a team, right, as a ghost hunter, they did everything right. And the reason you're taught these things is because these things, if you film something like that, the protocol will lead you to proof and not evidence. These guys followed the protocol. This is the most definitive ghost evidence and ghost case that will ever be presented. There is nothing else I could think of that even compares to this.